Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Headmaster's Homeroom. I am Lady Hamilton, and that's right. It is art night. Happy Friday to everyone out there tonight. I'm so glad everyone is joining us this evening. You guys are in for a real treat. Before we get started, let's say hello to our wonderful viewers, right? Hello, everyone over there on Rumble. So nice to see you guys tonight. Thank you for joining us. Hello to everybody on X. Thank you guys so much also for joining us tonight. Hello to everybody over on Pilled. So glad you guys are there and your memes are fantastic. And hello to everybody on YouTube. We got all streams going on tonight. So I'm so excited for everybody to be here tonight. Do me a favor. Hit those buttons, right? Hit those likes, follows, and share. We want everyone to see how wonderful our guest is tonight. And please support the show. We do a show 5 times a week, and we sure do need your support, whether you are here viewing. Yes, subscribing is a great way. Ranting is another great way. We love your cash apps, your pills, and all those forms, and your tips on X. So thank you for doing that, guys. Help the show go on and on and on. Here's to another 600 shows because you guys do so much to help support it. I thank you so much for that. All right, we've got a little something special going on here before we get started tonight. We've got a birthday in the house. So everyone got to give a huge, huge celebration to our wonderful cast. Happy birthday to you. Let's do a round of applause for that. So exciting. Happy birthday, cast. We are so excited that you are here celebrating your birthday with us. I hope that you had a great day. Everyone give Cask a huge happy birthday. I appreciate that. And we are so excited to celebrate your birthday with us tonight. Thank you, my dear friend. How exciting for that. Oh, you guys, awesome. Everybody saying happy birthday to Cask in the chats. Let's look at that real quick. We'll just go ahead and pop that chat out right now so everybody can see. All right. Right? Because I love celebrating your birthdays with you guys. So here we go. Look at that. Nice to see you guys. Hey, getting Frosty, Cass, Hockey, JJ, Nancy, and more. Look at all the wonderful happy birthdays going. And yes, that's right. Sunday is Mother's Day. There'll be no show this Sunday. If you didn't catch that last night, no show this Sunday because my father is in town to celebrate that day with me. So big, huge happy birthdays to our wonderful and dear friend Cask. We're so excited to celebrate that with you. Super exciting. Yes, that's what I say. Awesome. Let's see what's happy birthday. Look at that. Nuh-uh. That's your birthday too? Well, welcome. What's a Whirlpool? Oh my goodness. Happy birthday to you too. How look at that. 2 birthdays in the house today. Well, happy birthday. What is it? Wurzel. I'm sorry if I've slaughtered this, but we are going to say happy birthday to you too. That is so cool. Happy birthday, he says, or she says, I'm not sure, but welcome to the show over there. Love having you over there. Then yes, happy birthday to Cask. That is so exciting. 2 birthdays in the house. So another huge happy birthday. We'll throw that comment up here again, right? To the Wurzel. I hope I am saying that right. Let us know who you are. Right. And thank you, Frosty. Happy birthday to you. That is awesome. That's awesome. Birthday day. How exciting. How exciting. I hope you guys are in a real great mood tonight. I know that I am. Just love it. Absolutely love that you guys are here joining us tonight on this wonderful arts night. Well, you guys, I'm so excited because you might not have seen her before, but I'll tell you what, she belongs to our wonderful Artist Corner family, and she is extremely talented. Tonight for Art Night, we welcome Chelsea T. It's going to be a great night of wonderful creativity, but Chelsea, through her years of chronic pain, personal loss, and emotional struggles, Chelsea found healing and purpose through art. Since falling in love with painting in 2019, she has used vivid acrylics, bold contrast, and creative expression as both a lifeline and a way to connect with others who may feel unseen and forgotten. Tonight, Chelsea shares how faith, perseverance, and artistic expression helped her navigate life's darkest moments while inspiring hope in others facing illness, grief, or isolation. This heartfelt episode is a celebration tonight of healing power, creativity, the strength found in community, and the reminder that even through hardship, beauty and purpose can still shine through. Everyone, do me a favor and welcome my good friend to the show, Chelsea T.
Hi,
Hello, hello.
everybody. Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I opted to go with voice only. I have no good background and my back is hurting tonight, so I've got to lie down. I hope you don't mind.
We don't mind at all. We don't mind at all. I am so excited that you're here. That works for me. And it's another little thing because sometimes people say they're camera shy. And I'm like, just as long as we can hear you and talk with you, I'm okay with that. I know what Chelsea looks like. You guys may not, but you know what? We're going to forget that because I'm just thrilled that you're here joining us tonight, my friend.
Yeah, we'll do it again and I'll be on camera, I promise. I just need to make a
Well,
nice background and then also rest up a bit.
that's right. You guys are you dying to go see her? You can always go check out episode. I'm not sure it's in the 200s. I would have to look that up real quick, but you guys can always go check that out. But they are saying
Hi.
hello to you right now,
Hello,
and that is
hello.
so exciting. So exciting. Right. So tell us a little bit about your journey. There's a lot of new viewers here, Chelsea, that don't know your story. I just kind of hinted on it. But if you want to talk
Yeah.
about how you even got onto the pathway of art, I would love
Sure.
that.
Yeah. Well, both my parents are very creative themselves. My father did a little acting, and my mother was a painter. She did Scotty dogs for a while. She's pretty talented. Her name was Deb Swigert. I think that's what she went under. She also did HalloweenArtist.com, if you're interested. I don't
Oh,
even know if they're
nice.
still around, but you could probably find her art out there. She passed away in 2012 with cancer. 11 days before my grandpa passed away of cancer as well, right before Halloween. And I was always kind of into the arts. I like poetry, I like to do drama, singing, but I never did painting. So for my 39th birthday, my brother asked me what I wanted, and I said, heck, well, let's try a painting set, some cheap acrylic painting set. And I just fell in love with it. I love the colors, the blends. I like trying new things. So I haven't done much in quite some time, but I do promise I will be doing it soon.
Nice. Nice. And you are great in poetry as well, guys, because the arts are in so many fields and we are also multi-talented
Hi.
in so many great things. And I don't know if you want me to show that now, but you just wrote a poem for your grandma's memorial.
Yeah,
It's
sure,
actually
you could bring that
lyrics.
one. Yeah,
So you
I
can
just
you can
rewrote the
talk.
lyrics.
You rewrote the lyrics. So
Sorry.
tell us a little
Yeah,
bit about that while
her.
I'm loading that up.
Sure. My grandmother, she went into a home last year and a half ago, and she just wanted to go to be with grandpa. And so, it was a little hard, but her favorite song was You Are My Sunshine. But of course, she said only the chorus because the rest of it, if anyone knows the actual song, it's kind of a breakup song. But she used to sing the chorus
Mhm.
to my grandpa all the time. It was her favorite song. She had little teddy bears with music boxes and stuff with it. So her funeral was just this past Sunday, and I decided to write the lyrics, and I got through about halfway of the song before I had to quit, but because it's a little difficult to sing at
Right.
a grave site. So,
Right. And this is
yeah.
just so beautiful, guys. If you don't know the lyrics for this song, it just gave it to me. So, and she just kind of added her own. Didn't you add your own take on this song as well?
Yeah, I kind of
That's
rewrote it and then, yeah, and then made it for my grandma. And I
this is
would
so
sing it to you
beautiful,
right now, but
guys.
I'm a little nervous.
That's okay. We're not asking you to sing. I'm going to read it to you
Thanks.
guys. It says,
Sure.
"You gave us sunshine to the tune of You Are My Sunshine. Just the other night, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I saw you with a smile. But when I woke up, I was mistaken. Then I hung my head and cried. You gave us sunshine, radiant sunshine, taught us to look up when skies were gray. You lived in our hearts now and forever. nothing can take our sunshine away. You always told me you really love me. I know now. I know you're now resting in peace. So now I'll just say until tomorrow, I'll hug you in my dreams. You gave us sunshine, radiant sunshine, taught us to look up when skies were gray. You'll be in our hearts now and forever. Nothing can take our sunshine away.
Yep.
That,
Yeah.
that is so beautiful. That is
Well,
so
thank you.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she was a believer, so I know that she's resting and we'll see her again soon. And it's since she was ready to go and had planned everything out, it made it so much sweeter to have a memorial. So if anyone was thinking about it, I think I'm going to do the same. Planning it and making it so much easier for your family is just so sweet. And that
Yes.
was my grandma. She was always so sweet and thoughtful and caring, down to the how, asking questions about how your day was and everything about you. She's an amazing woman.
Right? And I love that too. It's always just hard on us because I'm a true believer too. And part of it is, um, I think you're just it's somewhat sad because we're not there up in heaven with you dancing. You get to
Yeah.
live in paradise, happy, and we're all
Yeah.
down here sad without you. So it's more of the struggle for us because, my mom passed in 2020, right? Suddenly. And I'm like, you were heartbroken when this stuff happens. And, I'm just like, I
Yeah.
wish I could be up there actually dancing with you, mom. But that they're in a good place, but we hate to have them not with us.
Yeah.
That's a sad thing. But you'll be together again.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
know I'll see
greatness,
her again, and that gives me hope. You know,
right?
I don't have to I can cry because I miss her, but it's not forever.
That's right. That's right. Not forever. It's kind of probably like a blink of the eye, in the heaven time. I don't know if God can create everything in 7 days. I don't know what heaven time is, right? So, but that
Exactly.
was beautifully written. What a wonderful
Well, thank you.
memorial, and I'm really happy. But yes, you guys, we love poetry. We love music. We love arts and all their kind of wonderful fashions. But your art, and we've got a few of them, not too many of those this time around, guys. But your art led through physical pain and into an art therapy. You want to talk a little bit about that journey?
Oh yeah. Well, I started painting before I hurt myself, but then when I did, um, I went through about a year and a half before I could actually do real painting. I used crayons and pen and ink, and I tried watercolor a little bit, and I was terrible at it. Of course, I'll try again. But
Right.
when I finally got to where I could paint something to express how I was feeling and the struggle inside, it really just felt like therapy, like it felt a release. And so I try to
Yes.
tell everyone that if you have pain, whether it's mental or physical or anything in between, that art in all of its forms can be that release. So it does feel like pain relief.
You're
So
absolutely
now
right.
I
Whether
use
it's
it.
your
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just now I use it for everything, for any emotion, anything struggling to explain or things that can't be explained with words. I try going through painting. Of course,
Yes.
poetry is awesome too because it's fun. I
Yes.
love it all.
I know. We'll have to have a poetry day. I don't really do theme days again, but I might have to bring that one back just because we have so many wonderful poets. And I love to write poetry as well. You guys might not know
Ooh,
that, but I have
yeah.
several. But we connected about this too because my first set of work, in oils was emotions. And I'm painting
Yeah.
like things that my kids had gone through, and the tragedies of the horrific life they had before we adopted them, right? So to be able
Yeah.
to paint rage and paint sorrow and paint that because as you're going through this and you're reading the emotions, I'm feeling this as well too. It's bringing back some traumas that I had gone through, and so how do I express this without breaking down? And give me a big old canvas, give me some
Yeah,
whatever,
it
and
works.
I draw right.
Ooh,
I love oil pastels, I love to sketch, I love that, but once you get into it, you're like, this is so therapeutic. And then you can do
yeah.
stuff, on like I love history, or when I come back, from visiting a certain place.
Oh, yeah.
All those emotions, good, bad, or indifferent, that can be displayed in artwork, whether it's sculpture, painting,
Oh, yeah. I love
poetry,
sculpture.
music. Oh, you
Yeah.
do?
All of it.
More than just your jewelry?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love
I
everything
have
that
not
has to do with
seen
art. I love it
those.
all.
I can't wait to see. Now I'm going to sit there and encourage you to share some of your sculptures with me because I would love to see that for sure. Right?
All right.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not that great. I just love it. But I will. I will.
You know
I'll
what?
get some out
You
there.
guys always say that, and then I'm always in awe. I'm like, wow, we would love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Well, you guys, I'm going to load this up so we can geek out on Chelsea's amazing work. And I know you're over in my world over there on X a little bit more. I am too. Love X. Huge shout out to X. And thank you guys for all the follows over there. Love X. And it's just exploding with art. And I'm so excited to be a part of, I know a few other major people that are sharing art every day to beautify social media. So you guys, please go give Chelsea a follow on X. I don't know how often you are on Truth anymore, but X seems to be the place I'm usually hanging out too. But
Yeah.
is it
I try to do
Chelsea?
both,
Is it
but
the same? Do you? Okay.
yeah, it's the same.
Is it the same tag on Truth?
Yeah, same one. Chelsea Terrusa.
There you guys. So you guys you can find her on Truth as well. Is there any other social medias that we should tell everybody to follow you at?
Oh, no, that's fine. I think I'm on Blue Sky, but only
Okay.
once in a while to see what's going on over there.
How's it going? I've never been. How's it
Oh,
going over
well, I
there?
went on there and I'm trying to keep it zero politics on my end. Of course, some things come out, but most of it over there, I just put up some photos, some pretty
Right?
photography. And then I kind of roll my eyes because the Krasinskis are on there a lot. And,
I don't know who that is. Okay.
oh,
But there's a lot of people on the other side. I'm telling you, when you are in an art world, I've been to multiple different universities for art. Trust me when I say that you might get a lot of reaction with art if you went over there for that. Just saying.
yeah, yeah. And there's
So
a
that's
lot of beautiful things over on Blue Sky. The politics
is
kind
it
of make me roll my eyes. That's all.
right? Well, I don't
Lots
know.
of
Something to think
photography,
about.
I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Well, it's another thing to think about, guys. If you want to go and be the infection of art, maybe that's a platform you guys might want to be on. I've thought about that too, because a lot of people love to still buy art on all platforms. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Mm.
You're brave, Chelsea. I've been thinking about it too, guys. I'll be real honest, because as artists, who's got the money? Who's the ones that are always buying art? I mean, think about that, guys. And that might be a real good avenue. If you guys
Yeah.
are brave.
Yeah, it's not
But
bad. It's like all the
I've
other
thought about
platforms that'll cater to you.
There you go. There you go. Well, we are starting out with some amazing photography. So tell us about this photo.
Oh, the spider. We were on a walk and I just happened to glance over and there he was, or she. And I just had to take a cool picture. I love the contrast with the pink and then the spider right in the middle. He's a
Right?
cutie.
I know, but this is just such a prime example to stop and pay attention. The other day,
Yeah.
I shared a photo of a rose, and I was walking out of the garage, and as I was about to go to my car, I wasn't even going to notice it, and it caught my eye enough for me to go, okay, stop. But
Yeah.
that's what we should be doing, is stopping and looking at the beautiful world around us, because you never know
Yeah.
when something like this, and this is gorgeous. The textures, it almost looks like the petals are watercolor, but the
Yeah, it's
contrast you said
pretty.
with those colors and this spider, that is awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And I
Right.
love the little creatures. The little critters are adorables.
Right.
Yeah.
Adorable. Right. Depends on what critter. I'll tell you what.
So long as it's not
That
on
is
me, it's
awesome.
cute.
That's right. There you go. There you go. And it's not biting me or anything like that. I'm with
Yeah,
you. I'm
yeah,
with
it's
you. They all
outside.
have a purpose. I mean, think about it. They all have a purpose, in this life, whether it's to feed another thing or to ladybugs in your gardens. I mean, they're just all so
Yeah,
amazing. They have
yeah,
the
yeah.
purpose. I love
I
this,
tell my
right? Isn't
boys
this a
the
beautiful
spiders are
flower?
good because they get rid of the flying bugs.
That's right. Do your boys like spiders?
They're okay, but I guess they look at mommy like she's strange because I'll pick up Spider and they're like, they don't even want to touch him.
That's so
Yeah.
funny. My son is not scared of anything except spiders for some reason. I'm like,
Oh,
really?
that's
I
so
don't know.
funny.
Maybe it was a Harry Potter episode when he was younger that, they had the
Oh,
huge spider.
yeah.
I don't know what it is, but he's like, yeah, I just gather them and put them somewhere different. I'm like, there's an outside life waiting for you,
Yeah, yeah.
not here. This is so beautiful, though. Oh, thank you
Oh,
guys for your
thanks.
comments and compliments. I appreciate that so much. Guys love it.
Yeah.
All right. Look at this. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
yeah. The water drop. I was standing outside, right outside of our garage. And of course, I was on the let's take photos kick because, when the sky is perfect and it's just got the right amount of sunlight coming through, you have to take pictures. So,
Right.
so this one was just hanging there, and of course, it zoomed in, and it is another cell phone photo, but I thought it was neat.
It is
Yeah.
phenomenal. First off, I'm laughing about you saying it's right by the garage. I'm like, there's something about pictures by right because that's the same thing with me. I was like snapping pictures right by the garage.
Uh-huh.
But at first I thought this, you guys, you're gonna see that Chelsea makes jewelry. And so when I was loading these up, because I was just kind of briefing over your things before I downloaded them, right? I thought this was like jewelry at first. And when I saw it and I looked at the picture, I was like, oh, this is water like on a spider web thing, and it's literally caught. I'm like, this is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Wow.
just right. The sun was just right. So it came out pretty cool.
That is unbelievable. I love the contrast too between the brown and the green. But you can even, if you look closely inside that water drop, it is reflecting the
Yeah,
image
you can
around,
zoom in.
around.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy? I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's one
it's
of my
you
favorites.
or what we're seeing in that thing without zooming in, but
Yeah, it's
that is so
probably just
cool to
my
see the
garage.
reflection. It's, I'm looking. I don't know, maybe it's,
I got some
you could
trees
totally
on
see a
one side.
reflection of it.
Thank
So
you.
awesome. Right. I hope you guys are all going to be inspired tonight to go and catch the beauty all the way around you. Because this is just gonna, if it doesn't inspire you, you should be inspired because look at things. This is right outside the garage with a cell phone. Instead of being tuned into
Mhm.
the cell phone, maybe take a break and start looking at what you might see because this is absolutely phenomenal. Just
Yeah, it's
phenomenal.
also
That's right.
therapeutic to
See, that's
take pictures. So you're focusing on the
right,
little things and the beauty around you.
right,
Yeah.
right. Instead of the next fear, craze going on social media, take that phone
Yeah.
and use it for something good and take pictures.
Yeah.
Abs-
It's fun.
Yes. That is exactly what I thought too, Cask. That's what I was saying because that water droplet almost looked like a jewel hanging from, a string or something. Or I thought maybe, this was jewelry at first. I was like, wow, that's a great way to display your jewelry. That's what I first thought when I saw the email. Then I'm downloading them. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not one of her jewelry pics.
No. Yeah. Just the right timing of a photo. And yeah, I thought it was
A few
cool.
seconds later, right?
Yeah, it
Uh,
would have
uh
been gone.
yes, it would have
So
been gone. Oh,
yeah.
man, that's so cool. We love it. Absolutely
Well, thank
phenomenal.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're gonna have to call you the spider web master. I don't know
I've
what
got more,
state you
yeah.
live in, Chelsea. What state are you coming from?
California, over on the
California.
coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice view. But look
Yeah.
at this. I mean, these
This was
guys were
again, it was just the right
go ahead.
day. I mean, look at the cloud behind it and everything. It's just the right amount of sunlight. So I took quite a few pictures on our walk that day. I'm not sure exactly where this is, but that was one of those kind of like weeds. I had to dip down to get the picture.
Wow. Isn't that great? There's been some pictures where I'm laying down, we're bending over. That's the great thing about photography because it's not usually
Yeah.
just a snap. It's like, how can I maneuver to make sure
To
I
make it,
catch this
yeah,
wonderful image, right? That is funny.
exactly. Yeah,
Oh, that
I
is
thought it was
therapy
cool.
too. Yeah, just
Yeah,
amazing. Now, did you alter this or was the sky really that gray that day?
it was just that gray. That's not altered. Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
It was cool
Yeah,
because the contrast, the plant itself, I think if I remember correctly, is actually a darker kind of like a blackish plant. And then the heads were all black. So it was just right. And I think I took a couple snaps, and this one was my favorite because of the contrast.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hmm. I agree. I agree. It's just amazing. It does. It's not, it looks like, guys, it does have a web in there. If you can see them, and you might be on your phone, so probably not, but there's a huge web inside
It
this,
might be. Yep.
right? In the back,
Yep.
you can literally even see like there's water or something
There
that's
it
dripping
is.
down the web.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. It was
beautiful.
probably last year. Yeah, it was probably last year when we did this.
Really. Just
Yeah.
awesome. Amazing.
It's,
I love this. What a great eye you have.
oh,
Don't we love that? The
appreciate
side
that.
is like, right. Everything. It's also, if you guys notice that the other stuff is kind of a little bit out of focus. And I love when our cameras kind of do that. It kind of it does the focal point on the main item, and kind of blurs the outside. I just taking that rose picture the other day, it automatically did that for me. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, kind of
I was like,
nice when
okay,
it does
no
that
special effects.
automatically. Yeah.
Isn't it?
I remember having to learn
Right.
all the different things to use what is the digital camera of the old days, the Rebel, and now the cameras are doing it automatically.
Right. Exactly. And
Yeah.
that's right. I used to live on the Pacific Coast. I remember every single
Yeah.
morning it was like some kind of overcast or fog. That is for sure,
Yeah.
JJ.
Makes for great pictures.
Absolutely. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And that's awesome. Thank you, JJ, for reposting the stream over there on X. I appreciate my friend. You
Thank
missed
you.
it. Oh, okay. Oh, you missed it. Okay, sorry. They were saying something else. I'm like, what'd you miss? All right. This is a really cool effect. Tell us about this. And I want to know also about what you're doing to capture this or just blacken everything around it, because this is really a neat idea that you're doing.
Okay, so I've told a lot of people how to do this one. I'm not sure if stickermule.com still does it, but that's where I started doing these all in last spring, I believe it was. Maybe it was, yeah, anyhow. I just take a really good picture of one that is in the center that would be easily manipulated. And you go on stickermule.com, and I think it's the trace feature, and it automatically takes it out. It takes it, but it doesn't have the black background. So what is it called when it renders or whatever? It takes everything in the background away. And
Okay.
so I would pop that up on my phone, and my phone is in what is it, night mode or black mode or whatever. So the background is from my own phone, and I would take a screenshot and then zoom in from there, and there you go. You just got a
Wow.
nice blacked out background. And I have quite a few of the flowers done this way and other things too. I think I have a scorpion and some blue-tailed lizard thing and a few other things.
Really
But yeah, it's pretty easy. Either that or on your phone. I'm not sure if everyone has the capabilities, but on the iPhone, you can press and hold an image and you can make a sticker out of that. And then I would post that into, let's say, Notebook or something. Again, it has a black screen and you post it in there and then you take a screenshot and voila. That's what I've been doing.
interesting. I've never even heard of Sticker Mule before. And I guess from what JJ says, they're a premium supporter. I did not even know that, but I don't know who Sticker Mule is, but I'll be looking into it after this. How cool
Oh
is
yeah.
that?
They've got quality stuff over there. I got stickers made, magnets made, and coasters made a long time ago, and I'd probably get some more done as soon as I gather all the stickers together. And I would like to make a whole set of these flowers. So it just hasn't been done yet,
Right.
but it's on my list of things to do. And Sticker Mule is a great place. So is Vistaprint.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
a no Vista print. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all older school and sticker mule. That's awesome. So are these
Yeah.
flowers in your yard or on your walk? How, I mean, where do
Yeah,
you come up
these
finding these?
ones all over the place. We go walking as often as we're allowed to, or as I am able to, not allowed to, allowed to by the chains of pain that are holding me down. Anyways, whenever we go on our morning walks or afternoon walks, I like to just make sure that I have my camera ready. And these ones are from my mother-in-law's house, and a lot of the other ones are from the walks on the coast or walks inland more. It's just everywhere. I think I have a couple from Disneyland even.
Nice. Nice. This is
Yeah.
beautiful. Beautiful. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's one
even
of
the
her
shadow
favorites.
cast, right? The
Yeah.
color, the shadow cast from the petals overlapping each other,
Yeah.
just really beautiful.
Yeah,
Amazing.
the
I'm so
sun was
glad you
just
captured
shining
the moment,
perfect. Thank you. That's
right?
one of my favorites. I love that color purple too.
Isn't it? It is just gorgeous. Absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous. I get a lot of wildflowers in my area that came up this year about that color. And I was like, oh, so
Nice.
this is the year of purple. And then all of a sudden I'm seeing yellow everywhere too. So like purple and
Yeah.
yellow are the ones that popped up. But I love that color. I love that color so much.
Yeah, me too.
Fantastic. Now tell us about your other venture. I've got these kind of mixed in, but she's a jewelry maker as well too. So how did this happen?
Well, I've been trying my hand at it. When I was younger, all I've ever really been into was like beading, just simple, nothing fancy. I've never learned how to make a flower pattern bracelet or anything like that. But so a lot of beading necklaces, and then I decided, why don't I try my hand at earrings? And the first ones I did were actually kind of a flop. I think I thought too much. I made some flower earrings using some plastic flower caps and then tassels on the other side. But then as after I put them together, they just weren't a hit. So these ones I'm trying again this year. Coffee and book lover earrings, because I love coffee and books. It's a great way to spend my mornings. And so I
Right.
found all these little beads on Amazon, including the little coffee mugs, various sellers, and the coffee beads, and then little books, and even the earring um, hooks, everything. And then just started putting them together as I saw fit, and there they are. They're cute. I wear them myself. They're about 2-inch dangle. They're
Right.
lightweight.
I
I have
love it.
a
I
few
love it.
different
This
books.
We were just talking about this last night. The fact that I even made this today, too, guys. Read today. Bring that brain power to great heights.
That's
Because we
right.
were even saying, go out, right? Go outside, grab a book, get in some nature, grab your coffee, go enjoy the sunlight, read, actually physically read stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Love this. And what a great way
It's
to
good for your
inspire
brain.
that. It is,
Yeah.
and I love the little coffee mugs and the book. So,
They're
do the
so cute.
coffee mugs go together as a set, or do you sell them like a coffee and a book together?
Uh, there are some with coffee and a book, and others, if the books match, are just a book and coffee bean set. But I can flip and flop
Oh
in
my
them
god!
any way you'd like if anyone would like something special. Just coffee mugs or just books? Let me know.
Right? That is
Yeah,
so awesome. Yes, custom
they're super
made.
fun.
I love
I've
it.
sold a couple pairs already, so these ones seem to be a hit out there on the Etsy sphere.
I would wear coffee earrings and book earrings. I'm telling you right now. I know I would
They're
because I love
cheap.
both. I mean,
They're
I have a
cheap and
whole
they're free
library
shipping.
sitting right next. I love it. I love it.
Pick a
I
pair,
did have
I'll
a
send them
question,
to
and
you.
oh, thank you, sweetie. I will let you know. Um, you guys, and I just shared that out too. On you have an Etsy account, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that you said that. I had a question from your previous one, and I didn't catch it until we switched pictures. But if you could please answer this. So, oops, that's not. Yes. Does Sticker Mule? Do you know if you can get the dark brown background from your paintings if you make stickers on Sticker Mule? Does that make sense? Can you like take your painting and then use it to do a dark background of a painting? Do you know if that works?
I think
I
you
don't know.
can do that. There's There's a lot of things that you can work around with sticker meal, and then you can also reach out to them. They're pretty responsive.
There you guys go. There you guys go.
Yeah.
You don't know unless you try it. That's the
Yeah.
best way to figure it out as well too.
Well, thank
Right?
you.
Try it and let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Love it. And yes, they are super cute, aren't they? Thank you guys again for your wonderful comments. And hey, welcome, Daniel. Thank you for reminding everybody to hit that like and hit that share. You're so awesome. Thanks for helping out, my friend. These are fantastic. I love it, guys. You guys know I love my coffee. Man, do.
Oh
And I
yeah.
just bought a few new books too. So I'm telling you, love it. All right, we're going to look at these because I'll tell you what, if you're a Harry Potter fan, my son, who doesn't have ears pierced, of course, but he would be like, these are so cool because he
They
loves
are.
Harry Potter.
They're
Loves
super
it.
cool. Yeah, and the front and
Right?
backs are printed, and they're pretty cool, and they're lightweight, like I said before. So they're cool. I wear them every day now.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. I love it. My son is such a stickler too. I just took him to a play. He also loves Percy Jackson, and he said the same thing about the Harry Potter plays. Like they left out so much. I go, honey, they do that in the movies too, because you read the books and then you get
Hmm.
mad when you see a movie or see a play. Well, how many hours do you expect us to be here?
Yeah, yeah.
But that's why another reason why you got to read the book and wear the earrings while you read them. This is so
Yeah.
cool. Now, these are they little books that you get from Amazon? I mean, are you craft these? How do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go about
I
that?
found a seller on Amazon. They were selling them 10 in a pack or 50 in a pack, depending on how much you wanted to spend. And they're just these tiny, lightweight. I think they're made of foam, and then the printed covers wrap around them. So I just punched a little hole in the top and threw them on an earring. I just thought they were so
Wow.
adorable. I didn't know what else to
I
do,
agree.
but they were super
I
cute.
right? Do you have the whole collection of books with
It's
Harry
just
Potter?
random books. We are working
That's so
on books 4 right now. We're right at the end, and we're
oh,
working through
that's
the
cool.
books together for a part of our homeschooling class.
Oh, okay, nice. I meant for like the earrings. Like if you bought the Harry Potter books, do they come like with the whole set?
Oh,
You know, right? That's
no,
just
just
really
those
cool.
two. I think that there might be one more, but the only I didn't get to
Still,
pick which ones were in these sets, so they
right,
just
they
come
just come,
random.
right? I
Yeah.
love it.
Yep.
Absolutely love it.
Lucked out with those
Fantastic. You
ones.
guys, and we are yes, I bet they're very popular. Very
Yeah.
popular. Oh, back to our wonderful photos. Look at how majestic this looks. Tell us about
Yeah.
this.
This one was just an amazing, I think it was just I went to go take out the trash. And of course, it just looked so beautiful outside. I had to run back in the house and grab my phone. And I took several shots. And again, this one was the best. And it's kind of over my neighbor's house, so I had to cut that part out. But yeah, wasn't
Wow.
that an amazing night? Look how gorgeous that is. And again, no
Is.
filter.
I
I just took the shots.
I just love you so much because I'll tell you, I'm the same way. Coming home from dinner with my husband, I get out of the car, and of course I have my phone at this time. Something about the moon that night. I'm like, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hold on."
Yeah.
He's getting
Just
pretty
hold on
used
a
to it now,
second. Yeah.
right? But this just looks like those clouds are just kind of funneling in and just circling, the wonderful, beautiful moon. And look at the light. This is a great one
Yeah.
for Be the Light, is it not, everyone?
Yeah, it's
Look at these
gorgeous. And
clouds,
feel
just
free to use
big.
it anytime you'd like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, they're kind of laughing. They're like, "You weren't prepped with a phone yet?" No, she wasn't, but she was able to go grab it real quick, right?
Yeah.
Grab this
It
thing.
was, I was taking out the trash. I'm pretty sure I was just taking out the trash.
Isn't that
Mm.
great? But noticed, I mean, how many of us just go and run and do something real quick and don't even look up or even notice? I don't know. Many of my artist people, I'm sure you guys do, but it's just another thing to grab that moment,
Yeah.
just stop and
Yeah.
grab that moment.
And I
And
think
that's
that
beautiful.
the being in pain all the time taught me to live in moment to moment even more so. So anytime you feel stressed, anytime you feel like life is too much, slow down and take a moment to notice something, one thing that's beautiful around you. and it helps.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So everything I do, I try to slow down. Moment to moment is how I live.
You know, I'm really, well, first of all, this sounds terrible. I'm really happy you do. It's terrible that you're in so much pain. And that's something that remember to put her on Mondo's list, because that's one thing I do love about our group on Truth is Mondo puts in a nightly request of prayer, so we can always add Chelsea to it. But because of that, you learn resilient to live from the moment to moment and not take anything for granted. Right. And I'm like, I'm going to look up, I'm going to capture that beauty. I'm going to paint that. I'm going to write about that. I'm going to cherish life, even though I struggle. And that's such
you have
a
to look
message.
forward to something. You know, when I was at my worst, it was as if I were at the edge of a cliff, about to fall over and holding myself back. I think I might have mentioned this before. I haven't written it down yet, so I have to remind myself sometimes. Holding myself back. And if one person would have put a finger to push me over, I would have gone over. So now that it's been years, I'm in way better shape. And walking that whole struggle, being in pain for so long, it was just like I thought I might die from the stress. Now it's manageable. You know, if I push myself too hard, or it's a Friday because we have been dancing for school, I've been teaching the kids a little bit of choreography, not much because I can't do much, but just doing that, I'm in a much better place now. And so I can tell anyone, if you're struggling right now, if there is any time you feel like, you know, there's too much, you just have to put one foot in front of the other, live moment to moment, and keep going forward. Because now, after all this time, you know, I could say I am almost normal. So there is hope.
Right.
Yeah.
I know, I've been there. I know this show's not about me, but I've been there, you know, on that edge, paralyzed and on that edge, thinking I'm going to die in a matter of months. And it's funny because you talked about it could have been that easy of that one push going the one way, but yet there's those wonderful angels going, oh no, it's not time for you to go anywhere, girl. You know, so it is such a testament, and just, you know, to listen to you and take that and go, okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to embrace this. I'm going to relish in the beauty in the life. And day by day, it's going to get better because you have a purpose, you know, whether it's through your art or through your words or anything. Right? Your children, there's so many things. You have a true purpose, you know, and I agree. Pain does. Maybe that's one of the things. I've always been a really grateful person, but I think it's even more so now. But White Wing says, right, that pain teaches us gratitude.
It does, for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
and I'm always talking to you guys out there. Every Sunday on this show, you know, pretty much have the attitude of gratitude. In fact, I was talking about that last night. Even starting and saying the words we even say to ourselves can literally change our whole day, right? So I think that is phenomenal attitude.
Words are powerful.
Oh, right. I love this. Okay, you guys agreed, lady. Okay, thank you so much. You guys are coming up with great quotes. This one, I love this. It's fantastic, Chelsea. Daniel says, you were born for this time. Yes.
Well, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Right. I love you guys. I have the best viewers in the world. I really do. You guys are my community, my friends, and I thank you guys so much for this. A blessing in disguise, JJ says. We won't know it at the time of personal tunnel of anguish, but the light is at the end. That's right. Amen to that.
That's true. Yep.
I don't know. She says, what is the blue dot beyond the moon? I'm not sure.
No, I think it might just be one of those, you know, reflections, a little solar spot, but it's a lunar spot.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, either that or aliens.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that just all came out today. Never know, guys. Never know.
All I know is gorgeous that night, and I had to get a shot or two.
Right? I am loving this. And you guys obviously are really loving this as well, too. I'm going to grab this one here. Paul Revere over there on Pilled. I would love to see it. You need to join our artist corner. It says, I have a photo of lilies and orbs. It's very wonderful and so beautiful. Well, hey, JJ, get Paul Revere to join us over there on X or Truth. Would love to see your guys' art. Ain't going to get all mushy on this, Daniel. Well, we are just in awe over this amazing picture. What a great painting, by the way. But the clouds are just reflecting so
Yeah,
much
wouldn't
light,
it be?
color in them,
Yeah.
right? I love how thick that they go and they just taper off and just start surrounding, and it's like almost like a cyclone,
Yeah.
fantastic, Chelsea.
Yeah, it was wonderful
Beautiful.
that night.
Yes. She loves her bugs, guys. Oh, does she love her
Yes.
bugs? Tell us
This one
what we're
is
looking.
in a series. I have a story to tell you about this one. Okay.
Okay.
Most people aren't that crazy. I'm crazy, I guess. I had a lot of time on my hands because I live at home now. My live at home. I mean, I'm not working, I'm leaving the house. This moth
Got
laid
got
eggs. This moth laid eggs. And I took a picture of its eggs every day for almost 2 weeks until they hatched. And I took pictures of the
Did you really?
babies you'll see later on. Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what kind
Oh,
of a moth it is, but every day I would post something like on Facebook. I'd be like, I think I did on X, maybe even. I don't know if I did everyone, but I was posting like I was an excited mama. Well, look at this moth
awesome.
laid eggs. And every day I'd take a picture and I'd post every day or every 3 days. Nothing happening, nothing happening. One day there was a little bit of indentation on the eggs, and the next day they came out.
Wow. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I might have to go to all of that. So I think I have a few of these, but I do have my email up to show you the whole entire thing. So you have 12 of these pictures. She only sent me a few, but how awesome was that?
Yeah.
Right? That you went through the journey of this. That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so
Like
cool. So I don't
silly.
know what I have. Okay, no, I do have that one next. Okay. So
Well,
this
there's
is
the
when they've
babies.
hatched.
Yeah, that's the babies.
Crazy.
Fuzzy little creatures. They're so cute.
Right? Oh my gosh. And
Yeah,
then
they
right
probably
there's
stuck around for 2 days, 3 days, maybe that, and then they were gone.
really wow. Crawls off, go find
Yeah,
food, travel, find
yeah,
life. That is
yeah. The cycle
intense.
continues.
Right? Right? Cycle of life. Isn't that just awesome, everyone? What do you
Mm.
guys think?
I even
Nice.
looked it up on Google AI, where you could look up the image, and it gave me two different or three different types of animals. So I never did get around to what type of moth it actually is. But it was just neat to watch the whole process,
Right?
day by day, wondering if it's ever going to happen. Yeah.
All right, not today. I have little birds, my right that I have my mama birds, and I've got 3 nests over there in my rafters on my porch, and I go and
Yeah.
look at them all the time. Anytime? Are you today? Are you where are
Yeah.
you at today? What are
Always
the little
checking them.
babies, right?
Uh-huh.
That's funny. Did you name them? That's hilarious. Did you
No.
name 'em?
No, I didn't name them. I just thought, well, I spent all that time taking a picture of these little eggs.
Right?
But it was still cool, In the end, I
That
got to
is
see it finally happen, and then there they were, and that was it.
that is awesome. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so much fun. So much fun. Got to, because we got one more of those. Let me throw that one up. Let me give you guys just a second so I can switch this out. You guys can see them. I don't know why she didn't name them. She should have. But there you guys go. They are leaving this world. They're leaving the nest. I guess not this world. They're off to see the world and venture. And look at that. Look at all those little spiny things.
Cute little things.
Right? I don't know what we call those, you guys.
I
Anybody have
don't
a name out
know.
there? I am not any kind of expert on caterpillars or moths or whatever, but the little tentacles or feet or hairy little spiky things. They almost look like porcupine quills in my view, but that is so
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, they were silly. They're tiny little, wormy, creepy little things, but they're adorable because I waited for them to hatch.
That is
Mhm.
funny. That is
Yeah.
funny. Is that the only thing that you watch, or is this just something you caught by chance?
I just by chance got it. It's because it was right at my front door. And of course, I saw the moth first and took a picture of her. Didn't even notice the eggs until the next day. So
Right?
yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, was these from the moth? And so I went back through my pictures, and sure enough, you could see it right under her. I don't know why I didn't
Right?
notice it before, but and then I was all excited for a couple of weeks taking pictures and all like, oh, anticipation. And then when it happened, it was kind of like, okay, well, that's it. uh, couldn't find out any more information about what kind of moth it was, and nobody else seemed interested in it but me, so I felt like a weirdo. But that's okay.
Right. Hey, I'll tell you what, that you can upload a picture. This is how I check on you artists. You can upload a picture to Google and it will
Yeah,
find an exact match, or it will tell you if it's
yeah,
AI created. So that's kind of how I'm
yeah,
always checking to see if you guys are creating your own work or if you guys are just, dialing it in basically and taking. But I do before
yeah.
I call the artist of the day and I don't know you guys too well
You
or
got
you're
an
new,
AI
I'm going to
it,
look up your art.
yeah.
Well, or yeah, or if you're just taking a photo from somewhere else, or is it really
No, right, you
yours?
could find that easily now. Yeah,
Exactly, exactly. I mean, I've used photos forever as inspiration. I may never paint the photo, but I'm like, oh, I like that, or I like this color, I like that, whatever. But yeah,
yeah,
you can easily do
yeah.
that. So yeah, you guys, I'm spying on you always. I love it. They came up with names, right? I like
Oh,
the eeny
good.
meeny, eeny meeny mo. I think that's
Meeny,
great.
meeny, meeny, mo. Adorable.
That's a good one. Now that I go back to this, let me put this up. She only did lay 3 eggs, right? Yeah, no, 4. I see 4,
Yeah.
but only maybe there were more
There
than
were
that, guys. I don't know.
3, 4, 5. I think there might have been 6 in total.
Okay.
I'll
Wow.
have to go back
No.
through my photos and find I can count them again and get back to you.
We're all gonna be looking for it now in the corner. We're like, "How we know this family? We
I'll
totally
have
know
to
this
post
story."
it again.
I don't know what they're even on. This little I love the texture behind it. Just on a side note as loving photography, I
Yeah,
love this little bumpy, whatever this what is
that's
it that
just
they're
our
on, Chelsea?
stucco. That's our stucco at our
Okay.
front door.
Oh, from the
It
side
was
of
they
the
were right
wall?
underneath our front door lamp. Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
right
I
there on the
see.
wall. And
Boy,
our house is kind
that
of a
just
faded blue, so it makes the browns pop out more.
so the eggs literally stick on the
Yeah,
side of the wall. That is really cool.
yeah,
That is really neat too, because they almost look like little hazelnuts as well. I mean, really tiny, I mean, it's just so amazing. I think that, creation has got so much beauty in it, it just
yeah.
blows your mind. You're like, "Wow."
Fascinating.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And that texture provides a really amazing photograph. I think that's awesome.
cool.
Oh my gosh. Frosty, you crack me up. Oh, you guys crack me up. Shout out to Father Moss. It takes a lot to feed a family of 6.
That's right.
Frosty, you're hilarious. Oh, he's always bringing the wonderful jokes. That is fantastic. We're loving this, guys. We look forward to seeing more.
Yeah.
Back to some jewelry. Tell us about this. What
Oh,
is first
this
of all, and
was
you guys can all laugh at me. What is the
mhm.
Ernie ball?
That's a guitar pick. So Ernie
Okay,
Ball's one of the most, I think, one of the more original, old school that I remember
gotcha.
growing up. And these ones are glow in the dark. And I wanted
Right.
to do something that was masculine, but not overly masculine, something that both men and women can wear. And I was like, you know what? Musicians. And so
Mhm.
after lots of thinking, I didn't know what to do. Should I put something else? Should I do a bracelet? Yada yada. I came up with this. And
Awesome.
again, everything was off of Amazon and just kind of put them
Right.
together, and they do glow in the dark and they're pretty cool. Yeah.
And that's so funny because I knew these were a guitar pick, but I've just never I mean, you guys, I don't know my guitar that well to know that there is a, company called Ernie Ball. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
I do know a few kinds of, I know there's a Fender, I know my whatever, right, but I don't know every company. So forgive me. I thought you literally printed this on yourself. I was like, she's
No,
got to
no,
tell me
Ernie
what the
Ball.
Ernie Ball is. So I
Yeah.
didn't know. You guys can all laugh at me,
Uh,
right?
I grew up
That's
heavy metal, so
awesome.
maybe it's more into the rock style. I'm not sure. I just know that I grew up.
I did too. I'm the 80s chick of rock. I really am, but
Okay. Yeah, I just figured Ernie Ball. I don't know.
right?
They were the
No,
ones that were glow in the dark.
That's funny, and maybe it's because it's just a pick, but I mean, I know,
Yeah.
like I said, I know my Fenders, I know my Gibsons and stuff like that, but it is oh, they make guitar strings, they make
Yeah.
I had to look this up, accessories, they make okay, so they're not a guitar company, they're an accessory company.
Yeah, more of an
Ah,
accessory.
okay,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
got it, got it.
Yeah.
That is
And they
interesting.
just they were familiar to me, and I figured, hey, that
Love
would
it.
be kind of cool. And then the other picks were found on Amazon, but they came in a variety of backgrounds, and I thought that would be kind of neat if you had two. And I didn't really know what I was doing, but they turned out pretty
Love it.
cool.
That's right. Hey,
Mm.
musicians in the house. I know we got a few, and I'm finding out Ernie Ball
Yeah.
strings are the best. Okay, so you guys are laughing at me,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Ernie
Oh, that's
ball
funny.
strings.
Okay, right. You guys can
Yeah.
tease me. That's okay. It's true. I know my history more. They're like, I know my Balbec stones and my mom Micklith. Right. I do, guys.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys crack me up. You guys crack me up. Thank you guys so much. They are having fun with us, but this is really awesome. Isn't this awesome?
Yeah. I had to
Fantastic.
take
Love that.
what are they called? I had to take an ice pick and heat it up on the stove to poke through the Ernie ball picks to make the holes. And that was kind of fun. Well, the kids got to say, Mom, what are you doing? The smoke coming out. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, watch out now. Chelsea's got a nice pick.
Yeah.
That's
What are
probably
you
what they're
doing?
thinking.
Oh,
So if you
don't
guys
worry,
need to
Mom's just
take
being
out some
creative again.
frustration, that's right. Take your ice pick to your guitar pick, and we can easily make holes. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love to hear about this. Safety first, Chelsea.
I know.
Us artists,
It's
I don't
not a
know,
little funny, but
right? I'm kind of laughing because not too many, I mean, at least with me, they're like, when you're using certain kind of like oils or thinners or whatever, like you should wear masks and gloves. I'm like, not me.
you're like, no, I'm outside. It's fine. Or the window's open.
Right? I'm like, I'm okay. All right. It was right. It's funny. I don't
Yeah.
even know if I open up the door. I'm like, my room is kind of big enough,
Yeah. It's
I don't know.
fine.
I love it. I love it. This is awesome. Have you ever got like an etcher and thought maybe you would put in your own designs on something like this?
I just got one. My dad and my new mom, I guess,
Christmas?
just bought me one, and I've been playing around. They're not so easy to use, so I'm gonna have
Okay.
to practice a little.
You let me
I
know if
don't
you got
remember
any
what
tips.
the name of it is, the engraver or something. Anyways, it's
It
been
must
fun to
have
play with.
it must have been some major commercial because that's what I got for Christmas. One of the things I got, I'm like, an edger. And my husband's like, yeah, you can start engraving everything and anything you want. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I saved some wine bottles to practice on too, but even just the plastic that came with it, I'm like, "Oh my, I thought this was going to be easier."
No,
But it's
that's
another one.
funny.
I'll keep playing with it. We're going to have fun.
I'm gonna hit you
Yeah.
up. I'll be like, okay, when I start seeing you kick out some stuff, I'm like, all right, girl, tell me how you did it.
Let's
Because
get the
yeah, my
tricks.
husband's like, yeah, that's right. Start on glass. I'm like, yeah, that's just what I want. I want my hand on glass with some kind of edge. That sounds like safety.
From what
Exciting.
I
I
can tell,
love
you got to start gently and then go harder. That's
it. Okay.
been the success so far.
That would be really cool to see some of your jewelry, even if it was just your signature, right? You
Yeah.
actually are signing your jewelry. That would be really cool, my friend.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool. I thought
We
about
love this,
that. Maybe
guys.
I'll try it. Yeah. This is
Right?
them glowing in
And
the
these must
dark.
be when that is
Yeah.
awesome. It is
Yeah. I
awesome.
had
I
to
like
go
those.
into the bathroom for this shot,
Really?
so that there could be a little bit of light, just enough to get on the chains and still have a glow.
Wow.
And I think, if I remember correctly, they are on a guitar, an electric guitar, electric bass guitar, Vox. That's the name of it. A Vox electric bass guitar. is what I strung them up on to take them around and take pictures of them.
Wow.
So I was given an electric guitar by a pastor, and he said that I have to promise to learn to play it. So I played it, and then I got pregnant, and I haven't picked it up since. So I need to get
Well,
back on that, fulfill
yes,
those promises.
that's right. That's really awesome, though. Huh.
Yeah.
Very cool. We always learn new things, everybody, and that would be exciting. I'm sure you'll pick it up when you have the moment. You're like, I'm going to try that.
Probably this summer, actually, if I can get everything to it. I want the boys to start practicing, and I think an electric guitar, even if it's a bass guitar, might be more enticing. So we'll see.
That's right.
We'll see.
That's right. We bought all my kids for Christmas. We bought them all acoustic guitars, and we all just took basically some rounds of playing. But yeah, they're just like, okay, moving on. I'm like, seriously, my husband and I were more interested in it. But I wanted to learn music too. And
the oldest
maybe someday
wants to do the. Yeah, music is a good way of. Another one.
Right. That is awesome.
The oldest is interested in the acoustic.
Right. Another wonderful form of art, guys. I mean, so are you thinking about writing music now as well too? Would you write songs if you learned how to play?
Oh, I would love to. That has been a dream of mine since high school. I've been writing poetry, and then I always thought that I wanted to be the songwriter, not the singer, the songwriter. And I just haven't found anyone to sing my music yet. Any takers? I've got some art. I got some music.
I don't know, Chelsea. We'll talk off stage here because I do know a few singers. Real quickly, though, thank you. Real quickly, we've got to take a little kind of break because, guys, guess what just happened? Let's hold. There we go. We just got rated by the Real Wayne Root Show. Thank you so much for you guys coming over. Welcome, Raiders. Super excited. You guys are geeking out on some art with us tonight, so I'm super excited. Thank you so much. Real Wayne Root, and I believe our wonderful Shelly Rose. Thank you so much for getting us a raid tonight. That means we got a whole bunch of new viewers, Chelsea, joining the show right now. That is so awesome. Welcome, everybody. Right. Welcome. Wayne Allen Roots. That's right. I love it. So thank you so much, my friend, for bringing the crew over here. That is awesome. Everybody. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, you did walk into a raid. That is always nice. We'll take the viewers. You guys, while you're here, do me a favor. Please remember to hit the like, follow, and share. We always want to share out our guests because they're so talented. And don't forget, like, follow, share, and support. Oh, Chelsea, are you watching me on another?
Yeah.
Chelsea, are you watching me on another tab?
I'm on StreamYard.
Okay, because we're getting an echo. I don't know why we're getting an echo. Dang it. That's crazy. I sound like... Oh, I love that. You have a Vox amp. White Wings has a Vox amp. Love that. Absolutely love that. So hopefully she can still hear us. Chelsea, you still hear me? We might have lost. Chelsea, can you hear us? Well, hi, my troubled days and all Raiders. Thank you guys for joining the show here so much. I think we're having a little bit. It's roboting. That's what I was saying. Hey, Chelsea, if you can go out and come back in, that would be great. I don't know if she can even hear us, guys. She did. She left. Maybe she's coming right back in. Thank you. Gives me a chance to tell you guys hello, and welcome to the show. Everybody, yes, I did sound like a robot, didn't I? That was just crazy. Alien takeover. You guys are too funny. And it's so nice to see everybody. We've been geeking out on all kinds of wonderful work, from photos, to, and we're going to get to artwork and to jewelry. She is a master of different forms. She's also wanting to write music. super exciting. Gives me a chance to show you this here as well. Let's see. There we go. Let's show you this while we are waiting, and hopefully she pops right back in. But I just shared this on my X channel. So everybody, there you go. This is Chelsea T. She says, hello, my name is Chelsea. Don't you guys love this photo? And it's so awesome. Oh, just really cool. And this is her, she has Chelsea Arts Gifts on Etsy. If you guys are interested in any of her artwork, her jewelry, and so forth, this is where you guys can find it. I just shared out this on X. So please, and so now you guys all know what Chelsea looks like. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that cool? You guys are funny. Absolutely funny. Hopefully she comes back in just a second and we can continue on. But right, you guys go give her a follow, right? Please, over there on X, Chelsea Terrusa. And then if you guys are interested in her work, again, there you guys go. Chelsea Arts Gifts on Etsy. I don't know. I don't see her coming back in. I'm going to check my messages. How's everybody's Friday night? Let me know in the chat. So that's a good thing to do. Let's pop that out right now. Everybody, let me know how your Friday night's going. Let me load that up. There you guys go. Let us know how your Friday night's going. This is awesome. Yes, that would be great. We would love to follow him back. And thank you so much again, Shelly Rose, for the wonderful raid. That was so cool. So cool. Love that, everyone. So awesome. Yes. Real Wayne Root. Love that. Yeah, I've spoken to him via email before too. That was really awesome. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. Okay. Well, we're going to load up her stuff and we are going to continue on because she's got great things. So let's all geek out on the next piece. Man, we have got to title her the Queen of Photographs with Spider Webs. I mean, man, is she great. We saw so many of this today and it just was absolutely fantastic. Right from the foggy, gray skies with that beautiful tree that literally had this, like the spiral spider web in it, that wonderful drop of water, right? Just that one little droplet that was hanging on a spider web. She is an amazing photographer. And this is another great example here. Just another great example. Look at this, right? Just walking around. I'm going for a walk. She is definitely inspiring us to make sure to look around our beautiful surroundings, right? Because you never know what you're going to see. Isn't this fantastic? In the middle of the road, very quiet. Yes, he is. I love that. That's right. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but I will take that so much any day, Ma Bell. We love that. I am also on this team. Yes, sir. Oops. Let's capitalize that. Sorry. Let's fix that. There we go. There we go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just so cool. And it's beautiful. I don't know if she's coming back, guys. That looks like Jean de Lunes over there. That's the spider charmer, white wings. I think that is awesome. She's having an awesome Friday. I am so glad over there on Pilled White Wings is having an awesome Friday, but that's right. Call Chelsea the Spider Charmer. I love that. What a great name. You found a team Christ too. I love it. I love the memes. Love the memes. This would be, right? This would also be a really great painting as well. But I am loving the abstract of this one as well. Thank you so much. I agree. White Wings, you are seeing some great things in this, right? It's very much an abstract. Look at the water that just highlights every single string of the part of the web. That is so amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, I am not getting any messages, so we're going to continue on looking at her work, and we'll just have to talk about this ourselves. So you guys help me out and be part of the conversation, right? And help me add all of these wonderful comments and compliments to her work. I appreciate that so, so much, everyone. Right? Love the do. Isn't that just beautiful? I love how focused the web is, right? And how blurry everything in the background is. Our cameras are just phenomenal what they can do now, right? Just mainly takes that main point and focuses in so crisp, yet blurring everything in the background. What a great technique. Awesome. Right? Beautiful. That's right. You guys tell me, my wonderful artist family and viewers, what do you guys like to take pictures of? What's your favorite thing? What do you notice? Have you guys ever caught something by rare chance that you're like just stopped and had to take a picture of it? Let me know in the chats. Oh, we're onto her artwork anyways. So you guys have captured something amazing just by walking by. Let me know in the chats. I'm really interested to see, you know, what you guys notice in the beauty around your neck of the woods. I think we need a little bit here. Okay, let me turn this down. All right, we've got some kind of great music, I'm sure. There we go. She is very well known for her balloons. I always thought that was really awesome. Look at this. Isn't that great? The figures are almost an abstract in their own right. That you can just barely see the couple of figures in here as they're letting go of the balloons. I think this was in reference to letting go of the trauma and focusing on the beauty in life. I think that's a representation of this. But isn't this fantastic? I don't see that. Nancy seeing turtles. All right. Oh, your photos. I'm sorry. Now I'm with you. Your photos. She loves to take the photos of the turtles in the lake. Yeah. That's a good one, Nancy, right? That's right. This is not a collage. White Wing says her favorite are flowers to take and landscapes. Yes, yes, yes. I love that too. Nice. Let me check the chats on anything dealing with nature, streams, waterfall, flowers, squirrels, bunnies, and grass. That's what Cask is saying. That's awesome. Good job, guys, for recognizing the beauty around you. Very cool. And now, White Wings, this is not a collage. This is acrylic, 100% acrylic. What's your thoughts on our first painting tonight? Right? Nope, all acrylic. Isn't that pretty neat? We know her, some of us old school people have known Chelsea since the beginning of Artist Corner. There's a person in front of her balloons, and there's a person behind as well too, Hockey. If you look at the top balloons, top two red balloons, you will see the person in the background too. Letting go of trauma. Isn't that beautiful? Frosty can attest to her love for balloons. Isn't that right? And JJ shared out the first episode that she was on earlier too, like 260 or something like that. And thank you, JJ, for that. I believe, let's see, let me go over here and check that out because I know he posted that. Let's see. Where was that at, JJ? He was a long time ago. Episode 261. Wow. That's a while ago. Thank you, JJ, for posting that. You guys can see that episode as well. Let's see what you guys say. Frosty says, I'd like to take pics of dramatic skies, any worthy landscapes. Right? Cleansing stream. Yes. Oh, you see it now. Thank you. You see it now. I only know that because of the last episode that Chelsea was on. She described this pretty well, and her reason for doing this and doing balloons and the people, right? I love that. One full of light, happiness, right? The one that's letting go and seeing the trauma go away. But I love the abstract in the back as well, too. Just so much fun going on with this one. Fantastic piece, isn't it? Love it. I love the person in the front too, that the red and the yellow, just so much fun. 261 was medieval times. I know I look totally different. Oh my gosh, did I look so different? That's what health and healing will do to you. Lifestyle choices. This is another one of her pieces about walking with trauma. Right? Just look at that. The weight of the shoes. This one reminds me of when I've done the weight of the world. Look at the weight of the feet there on this one. Right? Just really cool. Multi-talented. Multi-talented. Eons ago. That's right. It was eons ago. We could probably show you a little bit about that. There she is. It's going to let me. Maybe. Up. Oh, she didn't shoot that way. Oh my gosh, do I look so different? All right. So that's a good idea. You guys want to see a difference? If you don't believe the health and healing situation works, check this out real quick. I went and looked up a little bit so you could kind of see what's going on with Chelsea and her story. So check this out. To see these wonderful comments and compliments that everyone says, it's so supportive. So thank you guys for putting this in. And I'm going to try to grab your stuff as quick as I can. And let me see, JJ, real quick. I'm going to blast this one out here too. And he put it in the comment section. This is why I see. I'm always bragging about JJ. So let's blast this out here so everyone can see where you can find her on X real quick. All right, we're just gonna leave that up there for a minute, and then I'll have to call you too. Phenomenal. That is our first piece. Good job on this one, friend. All right, this one I absolutely know what this you're saying in this one, but tell us about this piece.
All right, so this one, I was trying to use the pain resonating from my hip to create this image. So what I did was I painted the palm of my hand, I placed it on my hip, and I took pictures, but they're too ugly to show anyone. And then I pressed the canvas to the hip, and then I started painting from there, and just kind of symbolizing that the pain strikes down and it bursts out at that moment, and then it floats down in very, I don't know, very painful
striking
lines. Yeah, and it kind of radiates out. That's kind of how the pain felt that day, from the front of my left hip, because the pain is in the back of my left hip, right about the SI joint, and then it shoots through to the front, and that's where it comes, and then one of them goes right down into the groin area.
Oh.
So that's what I came up with, and at first I hated it, and then I was like, you know what, it's actually pretty representative of the pain, so I kept going with it.
Right. I mean, I can resonate with this too, because trust me, I understood some shooting pains, even though, like I said, I had issues too. I'd have these pains that would just shoot around from the back to the front or shoot down my legs, even though I couldn't necessarily feel them to walk. Like, isn't that interesting though? You can't feel the walk, or you're not able to walk, but you can feel the pain. You're like, this is right. It's horrible.
This is misery.
Right. Let's move over to next
That's
one.
perfectly
These ones I don't have tonight,
exactly what I was
so
feeling. All the brightness and
these one that I'm
around
not
me,
going
and
to show tonight.
it's still wonderful to be alive. It's still great, but there's this thing. So it's kind of a contrast.
Yes, it
So
is.
the background wasn't intended to be as dark as it is. I actually had it a lot brighter when I started, but as things kept going, I couldn't erase it. So
I
again,
love it though.
I appreciate that I love it too. But I'm probably going to redo it. I have so many I want to redo.
She did it. She left it.
That's
the thing about us artists. At least that's how I feel. I look at a piece of painting. Here's another one. Look at this.
Unplanned. Probably the first unplanned I've ever done. Most things I think about for a while, but this one, I was covering up a painting that I had not done. I rescued this canvas from the landfill, and yeah, it was a nice canvas. It's pretty thick anyway, so I decided I wanted to cover it up, and so I used a medium to kind of give it some texture. And I was in pain, 2 years in, I think, year and a half, 2 years in for this one. And I just kind of did it layer by layer, week by week. I don't remember how many months it took, but what ended up happening was there was a line that went across where the eye is, and I didn't know what to do with it. And then I kept staring and staring, and I saw tears. So that's where the idea came from, just a mistake I made trying to cover a painting. So from there, I just kind of went with it. I didn't know what exactly to do, except for the eyeballs, the tears, and then I wanted to do, a little bit of fading, and then I had to do something where the hair is on. Well, to me, that's hair. The black on the top and on the side is supposed to be hair, just to make it more centered.
Right? There is so many things also, if you guys can notice this too, is first of all, I love that you rescued the canvas and said, I'm going to do something over this. I love recycled materials, by the way. Phenomenal. But because of that, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, there is crackling that's coming from the side of the nose, everyone, and crackling in the skin underneath the tears and stuff like that. You can see that from the canvas. And I love the texture that provided. I don't know if that's from the canvas beforehand or if you have a special technique that you did with that.
Canvas. It was from the canvas beforehand, and then the water. I just added a little extra water to the acrylic, and it came out pretty nice. I, of course, turned the canvas.
I just really love that. Just adding it and letting it dry and letting it drip. That is the effect that it did. And I was so in love with just the crackling and the texture that provided. So just showing you a little bit, I wanted to get onto the balloons. Just showing you a few, but let's talk a little bit about the balloons. You guys can see your episode if you want. Oh, we got to see the happy umbrella people. Okay, hold on. There's so many that are great on here that I have others that are not in this, guys. But let's watch just a few more minutes of this. Parachute. And I'm like, right?
Parachute. Yeah.
Right? I don't know. I just love hearing this kind of stuff. This is a phenomenal painting.
Well, thank you. One of my favorites as well.
More about this little girl and what adventures she's on.
Well, now I'm motivated to continue.
Right? Right? I'm glad. We look forward to it. Make more, Chelsea. And here we go. See, I told you, balloons is so pleasing from the way you've blended into this peach, into the blue, and the texture on the balloons. This is so pleasing. Tell us a little bit about this.
This one is one that I had been practicing the sunsets with a palette knife, and found that that's pretty fun to do. I'm still not great at the palette knife, but to blending all those colors together is just so soothing. And then, of course, you have to add the balloons because I was on a balloon kick.
Yes, it was.
So now I have this huge bunch of old paints, and so or I did, and so I would just pick the colors from there and just kind of, all right, am I going to do a sunset? Am I going to do, is it going to be up in the sky? Is it going to be low? And this one came out with 3 colors. I'm not sure if you could see that there's 3 colors, but
Great one.
Yeah, it was just another one of those. I'm on my stomach painting because I can lie down and paint now. And that was one of the firsts I did. I had a little under a table, I put a light, and I'd have a little area where I
I
can do
want
my
to show you
paintings.
some, guys, that you're not going to see tonight, but we need to bug Chelsea to show us these ones again. I'm going to ask, is this acrylic? Look at
It's acrylic.
Look at this piece. These are some that I do not have tonight. She's an amazing artist, everyone. Not only does she do photos that are unbelievable, right? And I love her little adventure with the 12 days with the bugs. I mean, that was phenomenal. She is an amazing jewelry maker, and she's an amazing artist. I mean, I have got to bug her. You guys, show us more, because so many artists in the group go, but I don't have anything new. Please stop saying I don't have anything new, because we're growing every single day and on multiple channels. Nobody has seen this stuff. So you guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to go bug her. I'm going to email her, like, please show us your artwork again, because it is absolutely outstanding. We should be sharing our work all the time. Old stuff, new stuff. I mean, somebody like me, I don't have time to create some new stuff all the time. So I'm always showing old stuff, and I still get to this day, oh, I've never seen that one. I'm like, I swear I've showed it like a million times, and I still get that reaction. Isn't this amazing? I just love it too. Yes, Cask, isn't that fantastic? Just has so many wonderful pieces that I thought you guys might like to watch this episode. Show us the watercolors. I'm almost done with mine. I will look, Frosty, if she's got some watercolors. You did a watercolor? Was that the one that you shared today, Frosty? Maybe it's my bad. My dad's visiting. I'm off on some things, guys. Even my post today, but I'm off because my dad, I don't even know what day it was. But I'll look for some watercolors if she's got that. Oh, I'm cracking you up. I look so different. I know I do. That is the difference with the lifestyle changes. Thank you, Nancy, for noticing. This piece is fantastic. I know, White Wings. Isn't it stunning? Look at the waves, the light on the waves and the water. Just stunning. I agree, my friend. I agree. I will bug her to share this out. All right, let's take a look at another one. Okay, so we've got, look at this one. Isn't this great? You guys all know how much I love hummingbirds. At this time, I don't know if she was doing any watercolors. I think everything was acrylic. I don't have anything that's from her collection on watercolor. I hope that she says she's going to try that. So we look forward to her doing that soon and sharing out. Or maybe she didn't even send it to me. Hold on, guys, because maybe, just maybe, I can find it, because I know she did just do one, right? She did just do a watercolor. We got to show that. Why she didn't send it to me, I don't know, because I even highlighted her for that the other day as Artist of the Day. It was fantastic too. Give me a second. Am I thinking about the right one? Nope. I don't see any watercolor, so I am obviously not thinking of the right thing. Okay. But this piece, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So much great art. She is so extremely talented. Free Castle, nice to see you, my friend. Oh, I got something for you. Don't go away. We're going to look at just a few more here. This one is beautiful. We've got to remind her that this one would be great. Come on, why won't it go? This one would be great for Sundays. Talk about Be the Light. Look at this piece, guys. And yes, if you're just joining the show, she had some kind of internet issues. And so I'm showing a few of her pieces from her old show that she did with me, 2000. I wish we're on 2000. 264. Right. Right? I'm laughing. Exactly. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Okay, I know it's coming. I got this great thing to show you. I'm so glad that he's there. But this will probably be our last one before we get on to her latest things. But isn't this beautiful? Talk about one perfect for Sunday or perfect for Be the Light. I like this one too. You're taking watercolors are like taking an algebra exam while crashing your car. Just so you guys can see, if you're just joining, this is the difference between me then and me now. I'll tell you what, this was from show 264.
Oh, it's the way she has built it. It almost looks like there is a tunnel of or an atmosphere of clouds that are surrounding this too, right? With the way she's layered it. I think it's just so beautifully done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let thy clean food be thy medicine. You guys can tell just within a matter of a few hundred episodes how much different Lady Hamilton looks. If you want a real big freak out, you can check out my very first ones. It's so different. But I am so glad Free Castle is here. Thank you, my friend, for coming. I've got something special for you. And thank you, JJ, for making this. Check it out.
I'm JJR. Just don't take it from me. It is heartbreaking and mind-shattering for sure. Lady A starts her live stream week today at 7. Nice. That's awesome. 7 Eastern. That's beautiful. Lady Hamilton. Guys, look for Lady Hamilton right here on Rumble. She does awesome stuff. Lady Hamilton not only educates, she also is an artist. She features artists. Sometimes she has musicians. Sometimes she has painters, sketch artists, incredible talents from all across our great United States and otherwise. She showcases these folks. So it's a little bit different of a show. It's not the typical Rumble thing to where you come and you get politically beaten in the skull all day long and you go out wanting to strangle every lefty you see, though we have more restraint than that. We're much better behaved than them, so we don't do it.
That's right.
But most of the news cycle makes you want to do it.
Right.
I try to take a little bit away from that and keep people more focused on God, because that's the most important thing. But Lady H is putting something different out there, giving people an opportunity to see that there's still talent in our nation, and that sometimes we can take a breath away from all of the insanity going on in the mainstream media and in the politiscape, and actually enjoy seeing that some people are still out there trying to do some stuff like we used to do, to share with each other. Art, music, awesome things. So please do go check out Lady Hamilton, if you would.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, and it's so great to see you. Yeah, I only do political now. I only do political one day a week now. I'm like, yeah, and it's even somewhat that. Yeah, you got to check out Free Castle. You know, JJ or Free Castle. You can drop your thing in the chats or put it in the permanent chats, because I just love you as well too. And I've been seeing your scriptures on your little quick clips. I really love those. Right, the shorts. That's the word I'm looking for. Nice sharing a scripture with us all the time. Those are really wonderful. So yes, very, very good. Okay, let's check out her last few here, you guys. We just were looking at this one, and this is the last few that we've got here today, and just really unique. I love her use of color. I love her expression, you know, walking through pain, releasing that, walking into the light. It's just absolutely amazing. And you guys, I don't know all the details of what's happened to her. I just know that she has gotten severe issues, severe pain, but she has learned, as you saw it in the very beginning of the show, she's like, okay, it's getting better day by day. And she's learned to focus day by day on all the beauty around us. But one of these kind of let go and let God situations, right? And she is like, I'm going to notice that moth just had eggs. I'm going to notice that spider web on that tree. I'm going to notice this. And she found that art was therapeutic, whether it's painting, writing poetry. She's now working on music lyrics, right? She does jewelry. Everything she can, she's finding a therapy to replace the pain she's in, and noticing that every day she gets better. And I'll tell you what, it's absolute testimony to listen to her. You know, I hope you guys are all inspired with the same thing, right? Notice the amazing beauty around us. Right. I agree. Oh, that was an amazing tribute, Free Castle. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. Thank you so much, my friend. And thank you, Nancy, for saying that. Yes, you can feel the agony of the pain in this piece of art, right? Absolutely. Love this rendering, though. You know, boxed in, you can feel the vibrations, and this person is walking towards the light, letting go of the pain. I think it's awesome. That's right. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. I wish I could show that meme, and I'm feeling good, right? Oh, I guess I probably could. We could probably pop that out as well. I'll show that here in a minute, but that is absolutely right. These are amazing. And, you know, the same thing that I was saying when I did my emotion set, You know, I didn't know how to deal with, you know, the trauma of my kids. I had experienced a lot of trauma in my teen years, but they were, you know, these are trafficked kids I adopted. They went through the worst abuses that you're out there seeing and hearing about. So when I'm reading all this stuff, I mean, I'm so filled with this. And now you can understand when I do my paintings on sorrow or rage or darkness or whatever, you can now maybe understand. And that's a way to set those emotions out, work through that, because sometimes there's no words. And art can be such a therapeutic avenue, right? Just so, like we're seeing this. These are amazing. She really captures those emotions and feelings for sure. Absolutely. She also does fractured hearts. And so it's like almost like a pour method, everyone. We also know her, and even her logo is a heart. She goes by Chelsea Arts, but her logo is even one of her amazing hearts, because I'll tell you what, she has got an amazing heart. I love her like crazy. I was so glad that she was able to at least be with us for most of the show here today. But, you know, it's just really neat to see that she's taken stuff and, you know, it's not the typical, you know, perfect heart, and that's okay. That's okay. I love that it's splattered. There's a little heart on the inside too, right? Just really awesome to do these little pieces. And she's got a collection and a set of different kind of hearts. And I think that is so awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yes, it is. It is very healing, very healing. And our last one tonight is this one. As you can see, these are a little bit from her set on her little fractured hearts. It's kind of what I call them. They're abstract, right? She's got these perfect little hearts in them, right? The little silhouette, but all around it, you know, it's just, you know, it's a heart. I love the texture. I love the abstract to them. The little lines are going through this, right? But just wonderful, wonderful hearts. Absolutely amazing. Love it. And I wanted to show, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I love the memes going on over here at Pilled. There we go. So you guys can see what I'm talking about when I see the memes. And these are really awesome. When I talk about them, right? I love Frosty. It's a new day, a new dawn, and I'm feeling good. White Wings says, "Get behind me, Satan, in the name of Jesus." Art is a cardiac release. It's very healing. And that's when you guys, if you're not over there, right, you can see. This reminds me of Jean, our new member, Jean's work right here, but you guys can see the wonderful memes going on over here. And thank you, my viewers on Pilled, for being over here supporting this show. It means the world to me. All right. Those were awesome. Absolutely awesome. I want to show you here real quickly. Where's it at? There we go. Okay, right here, guys. This is where you can find her. Like I said, I shared this out on X. You guys can follow her on X at Chelsea Terrusa. And I love this. Hello, my name is Chelsea. This is a fantastic photo, by the way. I love this. It's absolutely awesome. The magnified eye. And you can find her work at Chelsea Arts Gifts on Etsy. Please go and give her a follow and tell her, you know, if you're praying for her, you're wishing her well, love and support. Tell her how wonderful of an artist that she was, you know, or that she is. And you can see what I mean by the fractured hearts being her logo. Isn't that awesome? Absolutely awesome. So exciting to have this, you know, what a great night. What a great night. Hey, JJ, thank you so much. Yeah, Free Castle's awesome. Bible study, Bible history, humanitarian stories, Christian core. I love it. Absolutely goes right after my heart, too. Sometimes I usually catch him a little bit before I even go on to my show. So super excited. Thank you, JJ, for sharing that as well. And thank you, Shelly Rose, for getting us raided by Wayne Allen Root. That was absolutely awesome. But you guys, please go give some love to our wonderful guest tonight. Pray for her. I hope it wasn't a pain issue, but everybody keep her in your prayers. Somebody throw her in the Mondo prayer request, please, for me on Truth. I would appreciate that. And please don't forget to hit those like, follows, shares. And if you guys can help support the show, please do it. We need it, right? As we do 5 shows a week, I appreciate that so much. All right. Well, everyone, this is going to be the end of our show tonight, but let me do some announcements. I did do something. I'm surprised nobody caught me on this. This is something we all have to do. We have to keep up our reading. And I'm telling you, Frosty, I asked him, I'm like, anybody catch this? Anyone catch this? My dad is in town. So total apologies. My dad's in town. I don't even know what day it is. And speaking of my dad, he's coming on the show tomorrow to sing, everybody. Yes, that's right. Marty Luce in the house, taking requests, talking stories. He's 90, you guys. I love my dad, and he's on the show tomorrow. But today, this is what I put on for today. It's Friday, everyone. It's Friday. And I'm thinking it's Saturday. Nobody corrected me. Oh my gosh. Anyways, make sure you guys are reading it. But it says this is a perfect sketch for stress-free Saturday, and nobody caught it. Okay, so or they were just being nice. But yes, I make mistakes, so I'll be shouting out an artist for Saturday for sure tomorrow. But yeah, that's just kind of funny. Anyways, all right. So, that was a great thing. We are for sure having a show tomorrow night. Like I said, my dad is in town. That's why you guys got to forgive me. I don't know whether I'm coming or going or whatever. And I just love being with him. And I'm still trying to make sure I'm answering all of your guys' sharing out your art, giving you little comments. It may just be like outstanding or fabulous or fantastic set of paragraphs or whatever, but you guys know that I have seen you. I have shared you out. I love my wonderful Artist Corner family. Please come and join us. If you haven't already, we are going out all over the place. You can find us on Truth. You can find us on X. You can find us on Pilled. Speaking of X, if they get rid of communities, you make sure you're following, me. It's a great one. And also following Artist Corner TS and using that as you're tagging your artwork, music, anything that you want me to share out, right? Because they're supposed to be closing that community. But you can join the groups over on Pilled. You still join the one on X, right? We still have it till the end of the month. Hopefully we're still fighting with that one. But if they go, I want to be able to still see your artwork, see your music, see your poetry, see your photography. And you get lost in the algorithm a lot of times. So make sure you hashtag or at Artist Corner TS so I see it. And then I'll be able to share you guys out because I don't want that to stop on X. We need to continue beautifying that social media. Yes, important stuff out there, but we also need to, have a good time cleanse as well. But you guys can follow me as well on X at Lady Hamilton Air when we're streaming. Also, you can follow me on Pilled, Truth, Gabbed, everywhere else at Lady Hamilton Art. And like I said, tomorrow night, please join me, guys, at least to come by and say hi to my dad. Think of some of the songs that he has done. I would love to say he's been on previous shows, which he has, but for some reason they pull him. The only shows in the world that they have ever pulled for me on Rumble is my dad, probably because he sings Elvis or maybe, I don't know. But we will be leaving tonight with one of his songs for sure. Love that. All right. So you guys do me a favor and give some love to my wonderful team. They are truly the best. So huge shout out to my team, Lady Hamilton moderators. You truly are the best. Thank you for all that you do. I mean, they're on it too with all kinds of different things, finding my older shows, all kinds of great things. I love them like crazy. So let's give them a huge thank you for joining us in the chats as well. Starting with JJRSVL. Let's give him a follow on X, Truth, Gab, Pilled, Gitter, and Rumble. Our amazing Tri-Stater, let's give him a follow on X and on Truth. Our beautiful Nancy, we can follow her, of course, on X and Truth. Gotta love our Frosty Pimp. Let's give him some love on X and Truth. And our wonderful Hockey, love her too. Let's give her some love on X and on Truth as well. Absolutely fantastic. Just so glad that you guys are here and joining me tonight. And I will definitely see everybody up. Okay, you'll try to pop in and say hi tomorrow, Frosty or Hockey. That would be awesome. Good night, Cass. Happy birthday. Love you, girl. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for popping in. Yes, and I love it. Good night, Shelly Rose, as well, too. And God bless you, too, Free Castle. We will see you around. So, everybody, I hope to see you tomorrow night. Like I said, we are going to be leaving tonight with just a preview of one of my dad's songs called I Believe. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Everyone have a fantastic Friday. Be blessed, and don't forget to be the light. See you all tomorrow. Good night.
I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night I believe for everyone who goes astray, someone will come to show the way. I believe above the storm the smallest prayer will still be heard. I believe that someone in the great somewhere here